So we're gonna start this off with, where have you been at, man?
I've been in the cut, man. Been in the cut like a rock sign.
So when you say you're in the cut, you know, we used to see you on every scene, freestyling everywhere, doing shows, and then all of a sudden, it was like Doc disappeared. What happened to Doc, man?
Man, I'm gonna give it to you, man. I think life just started lifing, you know what I mean? I started lifing a little, man. I had a lot of casualties and setbacks. I lost my biological mom, then I doubled back and I lost my other mom that raised me. I just lost my brother, last month I lost my mom, then I just lost my brother last week, you know what I mean? So it's been a lot, you know what I mean? It's been a lot, man. I just been, I've been in the cut, man.
Okay. Now that you've been in the cut and all this happened, did that make you want to stray away from music, or did it give you a hope to come back, to do it for the people who are not here, or did you say, I'm just gonna put it on the back burner? Where's your mind at right now?
I'm gonna tell you, when my biological mom passed, that made me kind of fall back. That kind of knocked a lot of fight out of me, you know what I mean? Like, because I really didn't get to say goodbye to her, so it knocked a lot of fight out of me. But then my other mom that raised me from day one, she ended up, when she passed, I really was, I was kind of fucked up, but I was just like, I really, at that time I had already fell back, so I wasn't really thinking about the music. But it wasn't until my brother just recently passed, and he was always telling me, here, listen to tracks I had, and like, yo, why you ain't put that out, man? You supposed to be putting that out, you playing games, man, you gotta keep it going, you gotta be the one. And just so happened that now he's gone, I'm like, man, I gotta honor him, you know what I mean? I gotta respect his wishes, so that's why I'm at with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That brought me back out of hibernation, for sure.
Now, since your hiatus, the game has changed a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How is Doc gonna take his former art and put it with the new that's out there right now?
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm just gonna stay focused on what I gotta do as far as like the legacy I'm trying to leave, and just, you know what I mean, and the message I'm trying to get across. I'm just not gonna get caught up in the bullshit, you know what I mean? That's on them. They do, like I said, if I reach out, I collab with somebody, do something like that, hey, it is what it is. But as far as me trying to dumb my style down, to try to get in there with them, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get in their way. I'm gonna let them have it, whatever they want. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna still do it now. I'm gonna still be back popping. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean?
Okay, now, I remember when you first came home. I remember when you walked into the studio, when you first came home.
Yeah.
You had that hunger, that energy. You had ball, like you could rhyme for hours. You probably still can.
Yeah.
When you come back to the game, are you bringing that same energy that you had before, or is it gonna be a different type of energy? Because that Doc that I remember first coming in the game was so hungry. He was so tenacious. Like everybody knew if you didn't have your bars together, don't get in a cypher with Doc. That was the word on the street.
Yeah, boy. Well, I'm gonna say this though, man. I don't really think the game is at that point. I think that might be a little too raw for them, because that ain't how they really stepping. But I will say this. I'm gonna bring what I bring though, man. I mean, as far as bars, yeah, they gonna get some bars out of me, because that's what a lot of people be hitting, like, damn, whatever the bars, whatever the music, you know what I mean? So they'll get that for sure, but they're gonna get a lot of pain. Just go around. They're gonna get, you know what I mean?
You always gave us that, what I call heart music. Like,
heartfelt, yeah.
You that heartfelt, and you show us the stuff, like, with the pen, you take your words and you show us Greenville. You show us that northern side of Greenville with the pen. You show us all over Eastern Carolina when you talking your rhymes.
Yeah.
And a lot of artists, I don't think, what we need now is, you got to rep your home.
Yeah, for sure.
Because everybody, whether you like Jay-Z, whether you like Kodak Black, whether you like a Chicago drill rapper, that's a rapper talking about his home, his area.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about your music. You talk about our area, what went on,
Yeah.
you know, and the realness. Like, you can feel it. Like, and I'll tell you what else. I can't wait for you to start shooting music videos because you got to tell me the secret. How do you always have the hood with you?
Well, I mean, it's really just based off my energy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm the type of person, man. Like I'm not trying to go nowhere and just be the hardest motherfucker in the building and no shit like that. I'm just trying to live. You know what I mean? So with that being said, like the hood is the hood. They're gonna be with me because they've been with me when I was down to, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
to the transition. They see the whole transition. They believe in me, you know what I mean? And I just got to make them believe again this go around. That's all it is. The hood going to be there, though. They going to be there. If I tell them I got something to do, like, yeah, they going to pull up, man. The hood love me. The hood love me. That's one thing I can say for sure, you know what I mean?
Now, a lot of people might not know, just like me, I just found out that I knew your brother, but didn't really know. I didn't know he rapped. So tell me.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something about my brother. He rapped. He dropped the mixtape called Hot 16s, but he was so into the streets that back then this was before before the whole, you know what I mean, Facebook era and all that. This was
this is pre-MySpace or about MySpace time?
No, it was MySpace time. So I remember putting a few songs on.
Okay. So that's like
way throwbacks.
Yeah, that's like mid 90s going into.
Well, no, I think he dropped the tape that he had probably back in like
2001, 2002.
No, it might have been like probably like 06 or 07, somewhere in there. You know what I mean? Somewhere in there. And I could be wrong on the dates. I would have to go back and check, but it's like 06, 07 when he dropped his first tape. But he was still in the streets, so he didn't really get, and by him being still in the streets, he wasn't really pushing it. Like, you know, just an average street nigga to drop a tape, you know what I mean? He was just handing it out the trunk, you know what I mean? Hey, yo, listen to me, check me out, big dog, you know what I mean? Type shit like that. So he wasn't really, he didn't really get the exposure that he was looking for.
And like you said, at MySpace time, that was a transitional time of music in the digital world, digital social media sharing. So if you were really in the street, it was hard for a person to be in the street and be, because back then you had to sit on a computer 10 hours a day and really promote yourself.
And on top of that, so you, like you said, you got to sit on a computer and you got to promote yourself, but then you got to look at your phone clicking, you know what I mean? So your phone clicking, you getting show money here versus no money, but trying to get show money. Like that's why a lot of rappers have that, you know what I mean? Where they, because they know that they dealing with what's now and not the future, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that now money, and a lot of artists, to me, you know, especially in the Eastern Carolina, it's patience. It takes patience and, you know, tenacity to be able to balance both, you know.
For sure.
But now, when we get to you, I want to ask this because it's something that I always wonder when an artist does fall off the scene for a while. Have you been writing while you've been in your hiatus? Has the emotional pains you've been going through, has that been affecting you? Have you pulled a pen out? Have you pulled a pad out? Or new age, you pulled a phone out and jotted it down?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I write, you know what I mean? I write, like, I'm not just like, on it every single day going crazy, but I write, you know what I mean? And, you know, if I might get a feeling, something hit me, I jot it right down on a notepad, you know, and get back to it and then just build off of and formulate from there, you know what I mean? But, yeah, all right.
Okay, now your fans who got lost contact, and they seen this video now, they like, oh, Dot is back. How do they get in contact with you? Is social media the same? Yeah. Has it changed?
No. Well, I'm going to tell you, one of my social medias, The Real Young Dot, man, that page, from when I post from Instagram, they can see it go on that page too, on The Real Young Dot. But if they try to reply to that page, they might, you know what I mean? Somebody might try to scam them off of that page. But I got the real official joint, the Big Hommie Dot page. That's the official page, the Big Hommie Dot. They can get at me, you know what I mean? And Instagram at @young_252. They can get at me that way, and you know what I mean? I'm just around. They about to see. They about to see.
Okay. Now the next question. Where's the boys at? Where's the boys? You guys. Because you know, I'm used to seeing y'all. You know, I haven't seen Dom in a while.
Yeah.
So where's everybody at?
Everybody around. They're around. They're around. I got 2 soldiers. I think I got one on the come out. My boy Tay. He's one of my young gunners. He on the come out. Free Tay. He should be home soon. I got my boy Dirt. You remember Dirty?
Yeah.
Dirty. He just went up the road, so he probably got about 3 or 4 years left. You know what I mean? And he coming home. And he was one of the ones too. When I called, he like, yo, you ain't doing the music no more, man. Come on, man. Bullshit, bro. You gotta turn up. I need a platform, man. So, you know what I mean? So I know he'll be happy to hear that I'm back on my shit. And Dom's still around. Me and Dom, we talk every day. Salute Dom P, man. You know, yeah, that's my dog. You know, and Cream, all the boys, man. Everybody's still around. Yeah, everybody's still around. Big Ball, Young, you know what I mean? All the guys, man. Yeah, so everybody's still around. Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people, now that the music has changed, how do you feel within the last? I'm gonna go back. What do you think the change has affected with the digital game of music compared to when it was CDs, tapes, hand in hand, compared to now everything's online? Do you think that really has as an artist, do you see any difference in how you can reach the fans now?
Shit, yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah, I'll say it's better, but for me, honestly, I know going out the trunk was more, you could see your money better, you know what I mean, versus the digital joint where they might be streaming your song for maybe a dime or 10 cents, 9 cents, something like that. Like that hand in hand is always good too, man. But digital, man, I guess you just reach a lot of people because you got people that's going viral just off of doing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Little stuff, and then before you know it, their streams go through the roof too, you know what I mean? And it's like, so I guess it's better.
Well, I did that to segue because I really believe now if the artists really put their hearts to it, hate to say it, the 60-day in and it's being filmed around here.
Oh, the county joint.
The county joint.
Yeah.
The artists, because right now in the algorithm, it's Greenville and Pitt County. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody around the nation is talking about this.
Oh, you saying capitalize off of
that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times artists don't. And you've always been able to capitalize off different momentums that happen in society. So I know you're going to use that, but it's other artists that might not. But that's the thing that I look at. How do you look at your next 5 years once you step back into the game?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, my next 5 years, how I look at it, I just look at it like this, man. I just gotta get the message across, man. Just keep going. Like, I ain't even. I'm doing it like how I did it when I was locked down. I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. You know what I mean? Yeah, one day at a time. So all I can do, you know what I mean? Cause I never know, you know what I mean? Like my brother's situation real. He was here today, gone tomorrow. So you never know what could happen with what, you know what I mean? So, but as long as I'm here and I can produce, then that's what I'm gonna do. Take it one day at a time.
Okay. If promoters or anybody wants to get in contact with you, is it an email they can reach you at?
Yeah, young.tv@gmail.com. They can reach me at there if they want to, they want for booking anything, want me to do a walkthrough, I'm Big Homie, so you can, you holler at me, I'll come speak to the kids and all that. I ain't fucked up, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
now you just hit a good spot. You said you go talk to the kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, as a big homie, how important is it the big homie to be the role model to the kids coming up? Because we know as a fact that we've seen, let's be real, that 90s boy when we were gone, right? a generation that grew up not knowing the laws of the land. That's how I'm gonna put it, because we're up here. But how do you see you basically, your role is being a mentor to the young homies? What can you show them that, especially the ones that's going down the wrong path? Like,
I mean, only thing I can do is just, to me, only thing I can do is just play my part, man. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like, just try to be there, because I know how it is with my son. And, like, I just reach out to him, man. You know what I mean? Because that's a lot of, I'm gonna give you an example, right? My son, right? My son, when I go to his school, his classmates, a lot of them don't have parents, or well, they got parents, but a lot of them don't. Like, their dad might be missing. So when I come in, they come grab my hand. They just get active. They just, Like, right. they want to, they gravitate.
They want that male figure in their life.
They gravitate. You know what I mean? See, and a lot of people, when they hear my big homie, they be thinking like, they think on some gang type time, you know what I mean? And see, with me, I'm just not, you know what I mean? I'm just more so on just being a big homie too. Because being a big homie means like, it's a lot that come with it too, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a lot that come with it. And when I say that, I'm really referring to like just being the one that's trying to, you know what I mean? Be the one that, like, bring that light, be the one that they can call, be the one that's, you know what I mean? Right. I'm better out here than I am, you know what I mean? But I can move, I'm good wherever I'm at type of, so that's really where I get it, because I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want people to get the wrong perception, you know what I mean? Or nothing like that, but I am who I am, you know what I mean? I am who I am, you know what I mean? And like I said, anyone want to reach out to me as far as like with the kids and stuff like that, yeah, I got it, man. You probably hear my son in the background calling me right now.
And I respect that, because a lot of people, like, you came to the studio to do the interview with your son, with your seed, so he sees what you're doing. Mm-hmm. I used to, back in the day, get chewed out for bringing my kids to the studio. But that just shows the difference in the culture of the time. Yeah. Because, back then, there was a lot of smoking, drinking, everything, you know what I'm saying?
But I can see that happening like that.
And as a producer, I'm moving, not being in this, I'm just coming in and drop, but I got kids, and I got young kids, so I got to move with my kids, so I commend you for that. Yeah. We need more fathers like that, because that saves a generation. When they have male figures in their life, it builds the morale of the whole community, so. Thank you for that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I appreciate that too, man. Yeah, all I can do is just try to, just try to be there for him, man, because I know he needs me, and I need him more than he needs me, honestly. You know what I mean? That's my dog, man. So, yeah.
Now, before we get out here, I want to ask you a question I always like asking artists. Through your career, what do you think is your most influential song? What do you think is a song you did that touched the most people?
Shit. We Gonna Shine.
We Gonna Shine.
Cream, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, tell me, why did you say that is the most influential song? Shout out to Preem too.
Yeah, shout out my dog, Preem the Don, you know what I mean? But because, man, that song got me, and you recorded that too. That was one of your doing too. Yeah. I gotta salute you for that too.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that song, man, it had so many people hit me up like, oh, you just don't understand. I listen to the song every morning, like, it's motivation. I'm talking about from strippers to regular people to, you know what I mean? Like they really hit me like, yo, you one of the ones, man. Like, I like that. I like the message that you got across in that joint. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's pretty much what it was, man. And it's like, my joint just went up, the views went up off it, you know what I mean? I look up, people hit me up, telling me the views going crazy. Like, yo, Never Gonna Shine going crazy. Come on, man, what's up? What's up? That's my boy right here, man. I got excuses here. He's in the process of getting his joint, man. You see that camera right there? Say what's up to the people, man.
What's up?
Yeah, one of the ones. He one of the ones. Yeah.
That's what I love seeing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man. He one of them. But yeah, that was it. Pretty much that We Gonna Shine. It went crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was an anthem around the city. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They was fucking with that hard, man. They was rocking with that hard, man. So yeah. Rocking with that real hard.
We're gonna get ready to get out of here, folks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can catch Dot's music, Young Dot's music on ENC 96 Radio. You know, hopefully I'm gonna get Dot to come through. We about to have these freestyle sessions come through. Hopefully I can invite you back and get you on a freestyle session.
Yeah, for sure. I bless you.
And because I know what you do on the freestyle. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. You know? Yeah. That's what we on.
Any artists that you want to tell people to look out for that you've been watching that you impressed with right now?
Where from the Eastern North Carolina?
Yeah.
It's a few, man. There's one dude who I seen. He did a freestyle on the Smoke Show. I don't know him personally like that. Dude bop from the block. I like dude. You know.
Okay.
I like him. Let me see. Young up and coming artist. I'm trying to think who else out there doing anything, man. Damn. I don't know. I gotta tap in. I gotta really tap back in and see what's what. You know what I mean? That's like me just getting back on the court. You know what I mean? I gotta see who really balling now. So for the note, I ain't really been watching the game like that. You know what I mean? But I know he's one. Shout him out. I don't know. It's a few, man. You know what I mean? I just can't, like, my mind. You know what I mean? What I'm going through, I can't think of, but I know he was one of the ones that he did his joint and reached out. I mean, he didn't reach out, but when he did his joint, I said, yeah, I like that. I like that. He got a little, like singing type joint. Like, I ain't saying singing, but that melodic. Melodic stuff. Yeah. So he one of the ones. I guess that's a few other ones too. I'll keep you updated. You know what I mean? We'll update back on that. You know what I mean? When it comes. Yep. But yeah. Other than that, man, we here, man.
All right. Hey.